Hi everyone, it's Kai Savitsky here again, and today we are going to have the last episode in the options basic section, and then we'll actually go to the strategies, to the actual trading. It seems that now we know all the basics about the options contracts, and I know that you do not feel ready to make your very first trade yet, and probably have no idea what to actually do. This is fine, we'll talk about the strategies in the next videos, but right now it will be, I promise you, the last video in the options basic course, and then we'll continue to trading. Why I love options is that they are like a game of chess. You have just two option types, which is call and put, and you can only sell them short or buy them, but there are actually hundreds of strategies for every possible scenario. But what do you need to know before starting to trade options? One of the things is that you need to know how to actually make orders. Well, it is easy just like with stocks, but there are some differences. The main one is that you cannot buy an option for just one share of stock. All option contracts are standardized for each underlying. If you plan to only trade equities, it is easy. Each option contracts cover 100 shares of stock. Technically, it also means that the price that you can see in your brokerage software has to be multiplied by 100. So if you see the price for the option contract is $5, you will need to pay $500 because the price here is just for one share and you have to cover 100 of them. With futures, it is a bit more difficult. Different contracts for options on futures will cover a different number of shares. For example, if you are going to play with a crude oil, for example, one regular contract is for 1,000 shares. Options on S&P futures cover 50 shares and so on. But if you will be focused on equities, then your multiplier is always 100. Another thing is collateral. When you are buying an option, you just give your money for your lottery ticket. Here, everything is pretty simple. But if you are shorting the option, then your broker will block some money as a collateral to make sure that you can actually pay if something goes wrong. Different strategies will need different collateral sizes, and different brokers might have their own weird requirements. Also, it would be really beneficial if you will make yourself familiar with the options profit graphs. We will heavily use them in the future videos where we will be talking about the different strategies, so it will be better if you will understand them early. But do not worry, they are really simple. Let's take this one as an example. This is a simple graph of a long call option. Here, the left side of graph shows us how much you earn or lose. As you can see, the biggest amount you can lose in this example is $200. The x-axis is the price of the underlying. The higher the price, the more you earn. Here we want the stock price to be higher than $45 or so. If it is lower than 45, then we lose money, but we will never lose more than $200. And our upside is not limited here. The more the stock rises, the more we earn. Check this graph for a minute and just ensure that everything is clear for you. Other graphs are pretty similar, but the profit zone will have different shapes. I don't really know which drugs the first traders took, but they describe those graphs as hockey sticks, as butterflies, and in some pretty difficult cases there were iron condors and stuff, so yeah. And if you are also interested what the heck is this iron condor, well, here is its profit graph. It is actually a pretty good strategy and it's used a lot. I hope I didn't scare you with all the insects, butterflies, lizards and all that stuff. But if I did, well, probably the options trading is just not for you. But if you are ready to start, then you know what you should do. See you soon and have fun.